So as I said, we're starting a new sermon series today. I'm calling this sermon series 50 Days of Prayer because that's what we want to do for the next 50 days. From now until Pentecost, which is June 9th, we want to talk about and be a people who pray. Now, prayer is one of those funny things. It is so simple. So easy. We teach children to do it. We teach children bedtime prayers. We teach children table prayers before we eat. And we teach children to pray at the same time. Prayer can feel so difficult. Many of us struggle with our prayer life. In fact, most Christians, when asked about their prayer life, say that's the one area, the one thing they don't feel like they do it well enough. And it's prayer. So where do we start a study on prayer? Well, let's start by understanding the purpose of prayer. And here you go. Did you know this? Did you know that God created prayer? That prayer was originally God's idea, not ours. It actually really was. And God created prayer for some reasons. Actually, 4 reasons that I believe God created prayer for. The first reason that God created prayer is a reminder of our dependency upon God. Listen to the Gospel of John, chapter 15. I'm going to start in verse 5, where Jesus says, "I am the vine, you are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit." Now listen to this next part. He goes on to say, "For apart from me, you can do nothing." Now, did you hear it? He didn't say apart from him, we can do a little bit. He didn't say apart from me, you can kind of, just dabble in it. No. He says, apart from him, we can't do anything at all. And in prayer, we have that opportunity to remember that we're totally dependent upon God. Prayer is our way of being honest and saying, look, God, I can't do this. But the good news is, I know you can, God. I know you can. Now stay with me. Let me show you why prayer, showing us our dependency upon God, is a good thing. Do you know what the biggest hindrance to prayer is? Our pride. Our pride is the biggest hindrance to prayer because our pride says, I don't need anyone. I can do it by myself. Now I'm going to steal a line from Dr. Phil for all of those of you who are thinking you can do this stuff by yourself. How's that working for you? Yeah, because we all know it ain't working for us. We've been trying to do stuff on our own for years, and how's that going? It ain't going well. Pride lies to us. Pride says, I can do it. Prayer says, no, you can't. Just be honest about it. Go to the one who can do it. Go to God. Prayer is the one that says, I need God to help in these situations. And come on, gang, isn't it true? Haven't you found yourself with situations that are just in over your head? And where do you turn to? Prayer. We turn to Jesus. And in turning to Jesus, we find the help we need. God created prayer to show us we're dependent upon Him, and that's not a bad thing.